What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you like this video. This is your Black History Month fact, day number 18, even though technically the month's over. Your fact today is about the Red Summer of 1919. The Red Summer of 1919 was a period during which white supremacist terrorism and racial riots occurred in more than 3 dozen cities across the United States and in one rural county in Arkansas. The term Red Summer was coined by civil rights activist and author James Weldon Johnson, who had been employed as a field secretary by the NAACP. In most instances, attacks consisted of white on black violence. Numerous African Americans fought back, notably in the Chicago and Washington, D.C. race riots, which resulted in 38 deaths in Chicago, 15 deaths in D.C., along with even more injuries and extensive property damage in Chicago. Still, the highest number of fatalities occurred in a rural area around Elaine, Arkansas, where an estimated 100 to 240 black people and 5 white people were killed in an event now known as the Elaine Massacre. The anti-black riots developed from a variety of post-World War I social tensions, generally related to the demobilization of both black and white members of the U.S. Army following World War I and an economic slump. An increased competition in the job force and housing markets between ethnic European Americans and African Americans. The time would also be marked as labor unrest, for which certain industrialists used black people as strike breakers, furthering inflaming the resentment of white workers. The riots and killings were extensively documented by the press, which, along with the federal government, feared socialist and communist influence on the black civil rights movement of the time following 1917 because of the Bolshevik Revolution in Russia. They also feared foreign interference because of people who had been bombed, because of people's homes and businesses being bombed by prominent government prominent government figures, excuse me. So, basically we had a rise of white supremacy after World War I, where a lot of black soldiers came home with a renewed pride in oneself. For the first time, a lot of these men had traveled out of the country. For the first time, they saw that segregation and racial discrimination that they experienced here in America was not something that happened worldwide. And a lot of them came home with certain levels of demanding respect. Also, again, like they spoke of, the union movement where blacks were pitted against poor whites to fight over these jobs that they were organizing for, better wages. So anyway, you can, dig deeper. There were multiple riots, like I said, in Washington, D.C., Chicago, and other parts of the country. This is also where you see another rise of the Ku Klux Klan during this time, and also the number of lynchings. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. I will talk to you later. Peace.